What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Yesterday I came up here to bring some medicine to the prison in Columbia from Charleston, and they gave me one box that did not belong here, so I had to come back up here and pick it up. So yeah, they called me yesterday and asked if I could come back up here and pick the box up. The pharmacy gave me one too many boxes. So this is where I am at in Columbia. Alright. So I'm on my way out of the gate. And headed back to Charleston to take it back to the pharmacy. I normally don't look at the labels on the boxes because when I go to the pharmacy, I just tell them where I'm going and they put everything on a cart. I roll it out, load it up, and I'm out. So now I'm thinking that maybe I should start looking at the labels before I load my car or my van up with these boxes, just to kind of make sure that this doesn't happen again, because obviously these medicines were supposed to go someplace else, but more money for me. Shit, their mistake made me money. There you go.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. You have a good day. Oh, hold on, y'all. Put the seatbelt on. Anyway, today is July 18th, 25. And like I said, yesterday yesterday was Thursday. Wednesday night they called to ask if I can pick up. Well, normally on Thursday I have this run every Thursday. And so they called Wednesday night to let me know that I had pick it up on Thursday. Brought everything up here. Everything was like 5 boxes. I had 5 big boxes. And like I said, I never look at the labels. I just grab them. But anyway, then they called back yesterday evening and was like, can you go back up there and get one of those boxes? One of them was supposed to go there. I was like, okay. Hey, that's easy money for me. Hour and a half drive. I think Charleston to Columbia is like 106 miles, and I get paid $175, so that's not bad for an hour and a half drive. So anyway, yeah, I've been very busy the last, I think since June. I've been busy like every day. I had 1 or 2 runs like every day, and not like long runs, like short runs that you know, made me my quota for the day ever since June hit. And July came in and it's been busy every day since. Like I had 2 short runs every day this week. And it's like I've been getting home like 4 o'clock, 4 or 5 o'clock and being able to enjoy my evening because I already made my money for the day. So everything is starting to look good. I'm trying to, you know, get everything more organized as far as my finances, because I know once November hit, after Thanksgiving and after Christmas, things die out until March, February, March. So it's very slow for after Christmas, and then you got January, February, March kind of iffy. So you got like good 2-3 months that is slow. Okay, I just got a text to pick up something on my way back. I like stuff like that. I love it. I love it. Love things like that. Adding to the pot for the day. Today is Friday. So anyway, yeah, trying to get my finances more in order. I'm paying a lot of my credit cards off. I had a couple of loans I had to get with my van. Had some issues. Well, technically the van didn't have the issues. Something that I did or did not do caused issues to the van. I'll say it like that. And so I had to take out a couple of loans to get it fixed. Like $5,000 in damage total. 3 separate occasions, but the total was $5,000. So next week I'm supposed to be paying one of those off. It was $2,700. I'm supposed to be paying that off, and a couple of other things I'm trying to get paid off by the end of the year. Because last year was slow. I mean, it was dead. So this year, after Christmas, I think 2 days after Christmas, we're gonna take 9 days on vacation. We're gonna go and take a 9-day vacation and come back after the New Year's, because there's no need to be around. I mean, even with my medical courier stuff, I got a contract with a guy that has small parts that goes to like fast food restaurants and Walmarts and gas stations and stuff, like modems and stuff like that. His business slows down around that time of the year too. So I don't have a carrier company no more. I dropped my carrier company because I wasn't really using them anyway, and I had increased my insurance for the carrier company, but I decided to just go ahead and drop it because I was maybe doing 1 run for them a week. I mean, it wasn't worth it. It really was not worth it. So, because I was making my money, you know, with my contracts and stuff like that. So I just decided to drop them. So, and I don't do, I haven't been doing roadie. I haven't been doing none of the gig apps except for Zifty. I'm going to always do Zifty because Zifty always have good orders that come out. So I'm going to probably never stop doing Zifty. So, but I have not been doing the gig apps at all. I mean, I don't know the last time I've done a roadie or a freight or a GoShare or anything like that. So I haven't been doing the gig apps. So with that being said, that's the reason why I decided to take 9 days off at the end of the year. So I got to make sure, like, you know, I'm debt free by the end of the year. All my bills will be paid up, and I'll be able to take that time off without having to work or worry about working or none of that kind of stuff. Yep, it's crazy. But when you go to get into this type of business, before you guys go jump in a cargo van, you know, like right now, I use my car more than I use my van now. Like my van literally sits in the driveway now, because these little boxes and the stuff that I do now, I don't really need my van, you know, unless I get a curry. Now I still do curry. Unless I get a curry order, then of course I got to use the van. Or I'm a preferred driver for the hospital here in Charleston, and if I get a opportunity through them, I have to use my van because it's delivering equipment, and you know everything have to stand up. So I would have to use my van. But other than that, my van normally sits in the driveway now. I may use it 1 or 2 days out the week. Now, I'm, like I said, a preferred driver for the hospital, and they normally reach out to me on Saturday and Sundays, which is good because I can do what I'm doing with these other contracts throughout the week. And then Saturday or Sunday, either one. Sometimes it's Saturday and Sunday. Sometimes it's just maybe a Saturday or a Sunday. And I can use my van then. Other than that, it sits. Which, it don't bother me because my car takes $35 to fill up. And I can drive 5-6 hours on a full tank of gas. So I can go from here to Atlanta on a full tank of gas, $35. Fill it up and come back on that same full tank of gas. Versus the van cost me $65 to fill up. And I mean, I can go to Atlanta and back on the same full tank, but then I have to put $65 in it to get back. So I'm actually saving money driving my car. So yeah, make sure like your finances are in order before you decide to get into this business and get a van. I suggest that you guys use your transportation, your car, your truck, your SUV, until you get enough money saved up, until you get your finances in order before you go out and try to get a van. Sometimes you don't really even need a van. Like when I first started out, I thought I needed a van, and everything that I was doing at that time, yes, I did need a van because I had 3 carrier companies. So everything I did every day was, freight. Now I'm starting to find my niche, and I don't need the van no more like that. So if I had just started out in my car and tried to find things to do in my car, I probably would have never got the van. I would have been still in my car. Because as of right now, I really don't need it. So a lot of the stuff that you guys can do, you don't need a van. You really don't need a van. It just depends on what you're trying to do. So I would say start out in the vehicle you have. You can start out with the gig apps, but try to do something different than the gig apps. Try to find, some contracts. Try to find some routes. I was just on something yesterday. I think I posted it as a short. And yeah, I did. I posted it as a short yesterday. So if you guys go and look at my short, I posted a company that is that have auto part routes. They have pharmaceutical routes. They have medical routes. I just was on it yesterday, and it's not in my state. It's not in South Carolina, but North Carolina. I saw Florida. I saw Texas. I saw Virginia. I saw at least 30-something states on that list that they're looking for people. So go look at my short and go and apply. Because the gig apps, anybody that's doing the gig apps now, you can tell the rates, are dropping. Like, it seems like every week they're dropping. Like, I was just on there a few minutes ago trying to see if they had any CVS orders out, if I can get any good paying CVS orders. $6. Like, I remember CVS orders used to be sometime $19, $15. Like, now they're like $6. Home Depot, the extra large orders used to be $40-something, $50-something. Now they want to give you like $19 or $20-something at the most, and then you got to lift all this heavy stuff for $20. Like, I'm not doing that. I'm sorry. I'm not moving my van to go lift a bunch of heavy crap for $20. I'm not going to do that. Now, what I would do if they bring Roadie XD in my area, I would try to see what the Roadie XD routes are looking like, what the money's looking like with the Roadie XD routes. I noticed some states do pay, like New York, I've been noticing pay really good for their routes. I see that Charlotte has Roadie routes now, Roadie XD routes, and they've been looking pretty good. I haven't done any yet, but I think I would do Roadie XD if they bring it in my area. As far as these other gig apps, no. Matter of fact, I'm deleting gig apps. Like, seem like every month I'll go through and I'll be like, I'm going to delete this one. I downloaded, I had Simpex on my phone for the longest. I had VO on my phone for the longest. I'd never gotten an order from neither one. I'm kind of leaving them on there because maybe they're not in my area. They approved me, but I haven't seen an order yet. So I'm trying to leave them on there because maybe they're not in my area yet, to see, if they do come in my area, what the money is looking like. But other than that, I've deleted at least, I had like 30 apps on my phone, and half of them, like I said, didn't know, orders never came out. So I just started deleting the ones that I don't get orders from, and then I started deleting the ones that don't pay. Like, I have Dispatch on my phone, and the only orders that come out on Dispatch in my area is car orders. So I'm not going to drive my van to go pick up a car order for $20 that's going 20 miles or 15 miles. I'm not doing that. So I think the last time I did a Dispatch order was like 7 months ago. The last time I was on it was like, well, I got an order. I actually did an order like 7 months ago. So that's a long time. That's going to be almost a year in a minute. So anyway, yeah, so don't jump out here and get a van. Don't listen to these content creators telling you guys to go get a van and all this other stuff. And because basically they were once in your shoes, they were once in my shoes, where they all started out doing gig apps and eventually found their niche, and now they're making the money, and so yeah, they need a van. But when they first started out, they didn't need a van. And I noticed that a lot of these content creators now are they're putting up old videos. Some of them aren't even putting up videos anymore. Because I watch a good bit of them. I got like maybe 6 or 7 of them that I watch, and I've been noticing that sometimes they've been putting up videos, and then one of the content creators, he haven't put up a video in 2 weeks, and this one of the ones that have been putting up videos like every day, saying how much money he's making, and he's making $2,000-$3,000 a week, and he hasn't put up a video in like 2 weeks. So the only person I've seen that I watched that has been consistent is CJ, the Cargo Van Man, and oh Lord, oh my God, Russell. Every day I'm Rustling. He started back putting out videos because he stopped for a while too. So he started back putting out videos. I think it's called Grinding with the Grams. Something with the Grams. He put up videos mostly every day, but he's with a carrier company. So he's getting load boat offers. So he's been busy. But the rest of the ones that I watch, I don't want to call their names, but the rest of the ones I watch, they have not been putting up videos. So what did I tell you? They're not making any money. The money ain't out here like they said that it was, that they was trying to get you to believe that it was. So basically, you got to stop believing the hype of these people. These people are feeding you guys a bunch of hype and trying to make you believe that you can come out here and you can make $1 million and everything's going to be great. It's not that way. It took me months to start making money. For the first, I would say 3 months, I was not making money at all. And I was going into everything I had saved to pay my bills. Till I literally wiped my bank account out because I still had bills to pay, but I didn't have any money coming in. So it took me months to finally find the contracts that I have, to finally run across the people that I've been running across that's been giving me the opportunity to start making money. Now I'm actually making money, but I still have all this debt from last year when I first started my business. You know what I mean? I'm still not in the green. I'm still in the red. You know what I mean? Like, you would think April, I got into the business last year, April, so I've been in the business over a year. And I'm still in the red. I'm still not in the green. Why? Because when I came into the business, I jumped into it. I lost my job 1 week, and the next week, I went out and got a van. I did research. I watched videos and all this other stuff, and I thought it was going to be so easy, and, everything was just going, I'm going to go out here, and I'm going to get on the gig apps, and I'm going to make all this money, and it was not like that at all. It was not like that. I signed up for all these gig apps. Some of them, you put you on the waiting list for so long, like for months. The ones that I did get on, it wasn't really paying. You know what I mean? So it's like you're out here all day long doing roadie, and then you go home with maybe $200, but you've been out here like 8 hours. You know what I mean? And it's like, I wish I had started while I was still working. Started in my car while I was still working, so I could have saved more money and see how it was out here to know, okay, well, I don't need a van. I can do it. I can do this and that in my car. If I had found these contracts before I got the van, because I can use my car, I would have just stuck with that and not created another bill or 2 bills. A van note and van insurance. I would have just, because those 2 right there, they keep me going, like every day. Sometimes even on the weekend, they keep me going. You know what I mean? So I could have just done those 2, find me one more, or find me another contract, or I don't know, maybe some sort of a route thing, and I would have been good. I wouldn't have had all this extra bills that I have to pay. But you know what? You live and you learn. Now I know. I thank God every day because I started out, like I said, making nothing to now making money and not have to be out here all day, 1 or 2 jobs, and I'm done for the day. I can continue to work if I want to. When I first started out, I was working 7 days a week. Now I've been working like 4 days a week, 5 days a week sometimes. Kind of depends on, you know, how much money I make. Sometimes I'll take Saturday and Sundays off. Well, I have been taking Saturdays and Sundays off. And but if one of them call and ask me to do a little short run, I'll go do it and come right back. But other than that, I'm not working like I used to work when I first started. So I thank God for that, because He has been blessing me, and you know, I have been prospering. So, you know, there's no need to complain about certain stuff. Only thing I got to do now is, you know, I have a plan. Starting January, I came up with a plan. I wrote down all my bills from high to low, and I've been working on paying them off from the bottom on up. So since January, I paid off, I think, 8 or 9 of my bills, small bills. And next week, I'm going to pay off one of the big ones. That's going to save me a lot a month. So I'm going to pay that off, and then go back to what's left off from the bottom and keep on working my way back up. And hopefully, like I said, by the holidays, at the end of this year, I would have all of those bills paid off, and the only thing I have is household bills. Like I canceled, I had, but I don't pay for Netflix. Netflix is free. Hulu, that's free. But anything else that I've been paying for subscription-wise, I canceled. I canceled because I'm not home to watch TV like that anyway. So I canceled a lot of the subscriptions. I canceled a lot of stuff that I had that I was not using. I canceled them. That's money that I could be saving. I had a lawn care service, cutting my grass every 2 weeks. I canceled that. I got a lawnmower. I got a weed eater. I got a edger. I got all this equipment in my garage that was sitting in my garage, but I didn't have time to do it because I was busy every day. So now that things have wind down, you know, I canceled the lawn care service, and I've been cutting my own grass, edging it, and doing whatever I got to do to my own grass, and that's been saving me, you know, money every month. So I've been finding ways to save money and cut corners and stuff like that, and kind of planning my vacations wisely, planning trips wisely, only like on birthdays. And then my son went to camp this summer, so we didn't do anything this summer because he went to camp. Because normally, you know, in the summertime we would do something for the 4th of July or before he go back to school. But this year, I'm not taking any vacations. I haven't been spending no extra money, eating out. We've been cooking every day because I've been getting home early enough to cook dinner. So yeah, so we've been really cutting corners and saving money. So I mean, in this business, I mean, you really have to find ways to, you know, cut corners and stuff like that. So what I suggest you guys do is write down every bill you have. I don't care if it's small, I don't care what it is. Write them down, add them up, and then that's how you would know how much money you need to make a day or a week or a month. You know what I mean? And go from there. Because you may just have to make $200 a day. For me, I need to make $350 a day in order for me to be able to pay everything I have to pay. $350 a day, 6 days a week, and that's like $2,000, a little bit over $2,000 a week. So I've been making it, and sometimes even more than that a week. Kind of just depends. Last week I did a run to New Jersey that paid me $2,200 for the hospital. Took some medical equipment up to New Jersey. They paid me $2,200, and so you might as well say that was the day, because it took me 12 hours to get there, 12 hours to get back. So on one day I made $2,200. So sometimes I have good runs like that. Sometimes, you know, I have to do maybe 2 or 3 runs to make more than the 350. Sometimes in my one run I can make 350. So it just kind of depends. So just kind of go from that and figure out how much you need to make a day. You know, get up and turn all your apps on, and you know. But in the meantime, print you out some flyers. If you got a computer, you don't have to have a certain program to print flyers out. You just got to be creative, and I use Canva, the free version of Canva, and I made flyers, and I passed flyers out. On Facebook, on Instagram, on Threads. I'm not on TikTok. I'm not on that, and I'm not on I forget the other stuff. Snapchat. I'm not on that. I don't even know how to use that crap. But I do promote myself on Facebook. I promote myself on Threads and Instagram. And I have gotten people that have inboxed me to pick certain things. I had one lady, she wanted me to pick up a shed. I had one person, she wanted me to pick up some mattresses. I had one girl, she wanted me to move her stuff out of her bedroom. It was a bed, a little nightstand, a rug. It was little stuff. So I have people that have been reaching out to me on social media. But promote yourself. I mean, you just never know. I mean, now, and then I got TaskRabbit. I still do have TaskRabbit. I haven't done a Tasker in a minute. I haven't done one because I just really didn't have time. But TaskRabbit is a great app because you can go on there and you can clean people's houses. If you know how to mount TVs, landscaping, if you know how to paint, move a helper moving, or even moving somebody, trash disposal. It's all kind of categories on TaskRabbit that I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys can do. They have IKEA. You can put together IKEA stuff like desk and all kind of little IKEA stuff you can put together. So TaskRabbit is a great app to get on with, and basically you set your own pay per hour. I think I have mine for moving. I have mine as a moving, not a heavy moving like maybe one room type stuff, and I got mine set for $65 an hour, which I think that's not bad. Kind of depends on what I have to lift. If I have to go up any steps, I charge them $25 for each flight of steps. If I have to uninstall anything, I charge them $25 each item that has to be uninstalled or installed. So that's how you jack your rate up. So I start at $65, but if I got to go up 2 flights of steps, that's an extra $50. If I'm picking up a washing machine or a dryer or a refrigerator and they need it unhooked, I charge them an extra $25 for each item. So it can go from $65 to over $100, you know, in an hour. Just kind of depends on what I'm doing. So anyway, yeah, I'm on my way back to Charleston. Like and subscribe and comment and share the channel. I'm trying to grow. I'm trying to get some subscribers. I know I haven't been posting a lot of videos, and sometimes I don't know, I just get so busy that I don't even think about it until it's over, and I'm like, damn, I should have recorded that. So I have 2 or 3 runs in that day, and I'm like, dang, I should have recorded that. So it's like sometimes I get caught up into other things that I don't even think about recording. It's like I need to start getting better with putting up more content on Facebook. Not Facebook, I'm sorry, YouTube, because I do put content on Facebook. But I use Facebook more than YouTube. I don't know why. Maybe because I'm monetized on Facebook. But anyway, I need to start putting up more content on YouTube. But anyway, I'll be back once I get to my drop-off location. All right? All right, y'all, I'm back. I got a call while I was on the way back to Charleston, asking if I could pick up something from a clinical place in Orangeburg. So that's where I'm going at now. Pick that up and take that back along with me to Charleston. be arriving in 1 minute. And then also, I got another pickup in Buford at 5. I got to be there at 5. Pick that up and bring it back to Charleston to the UPS store. Ship it out. Alright. The day seems like a nice day. It's not all that hot. It's like 84 degrees. It's been like 90 something degrees lately. So it's like about 80 something degrees today. 84 I think today. Not too bad considering how it was all week. Yeah, but the day seems like it's going to turn out to be a good Friday. Good Friday. Try to see if I can get another little short one once I get back right in town. Because I don't have to leave Charleston until maybe about 3:30 to get to Buford. I passed the place. That's some bull crap. I gotta turn around. Hold on 1 second. Let me turn around right quick. Past it. Come on, car. Ain't nobody coming. Did you go? Come on, old lady. Alright, let me get this left lane. Yeah, I think I passed it. It's right past the lights. Right past the traffic light. Let's see. I think it's over here. Yeah. I think I've been here one time. Yeah, I was here one time. Yep, I've been here one time before. Walk right here. And I will be right back. I'm at the right place. Let me see. That I've been here, but this place right here closed. Let me see if I'm at the right place here. Yeah, I'm at the right
Your destination is on the left.
Here. Looks like they're closed. Okay, let me ride around this side. Thought I was at the right place. Yeah, this place looked closed. Unless everybody went to lunch on me. But why would you call something to be picked up, and then you're not even here. All right, well, let me reach out to them, and then I'll get back with you guys. All right. Had to contact somebody because the door was locked. She said she told them not to lock the door. They don't close till 12, and somebody locked the door. So she came out and brought them out to me. I don't know where they are. It's going to Raleigh. I guess I'm taking them back to the warehouse in Charleston, and I guess they're going to ship it out. I guess I'll get somebody to take it up to Raleigh sometime today or tomorrow. I guess I don't know what they're going to do with them. I'm just getting paid to bring it back. All right. So we're headed back out on the road. I gotta stop that first box off. I gotta drop that off to the pharmacy in North Charleston. Back up a little bit. And then those two little boxes I gotta take to the warehouse. And I guess they'll do whatever they gotta do with it once I get it there. And then around 3:30 I gotta leave and go to Beaufort. I don't know where I'm going at in Beaufort, picking up something, bringing it back to UPS and shipping it off. Okay, I gotta fill out my paper. I forgot to fill out my papers. Maybe about, those things probably be about 5 pounds. I'd say maybe 5 pounds. What time it is? It is 11:40 a.m. Yeah, so I have these sheets. Every place I pick up from, when I drop off, I have to write it down. I have to get somebody to sign at the drop off. And this is how I get paid. So when I work for this contract, this is how I get paid. I have to make sure I write down the time, how much items I picked up, how much pounds total, the time that I got there, and then where I'm taking it to, the time I dropped it off, of course the date, and then I have to get somebody to sign it because of any discrepancy saying that I didn't drop it off, I dropped it off to the wrong place, or whatever the case may be. I have a signature of someone saying that they received it. So yeah, my contract, they just started that this year because they've been having issues of, you know, people saying that they weren't getting their stuff. So they started doing that, which I think is good. Then I put my name on the bottom, and I put whatever little notes that I have to add to it or whatever. And I turn these in at the end of, you know, my route. Now if they're closed, then I take it the next day. And that's how I get paid. And also, I have a logbook. I don't know if you can see it, but yeah, I write everything down in my logbook. I got that off of Amazon last year when I first started. I liked it so much, so I got another book for this year. And it keeps a track of like the date, what vehicle I use, start, ending miles, your expenses like gas, tolls, which we don't have tolls down here, but like tolls, if you're parking, repairs. Then you write your start location, your destination, where you went, and the purpose of, you know, your trip, and like other whatever. So what I normally do, if I don't have any repairs or any other whatever, parking, we don't have tolls, I write whatever company I ran for that day, and then I write the amount that I got paid for that day in the little blocks. So that's another way of me keeping up what I did each day and for what company I did and how much money I'm expecting to get. If they didn't pay me yet, I'll put in ANP for not paid. And so I remember to make sure I get my check. The two companies that I have contracts with, they give me business checks. It's not like a direct deposit thing, which I wish it was direct deposit. But it's like business checks, and I have to go pick them up. And I normally deposit them right on my phone, so I can be able to keep the checks in the stubs, so that I can log it in QuickBooks, because I use QuickBooks, so I can log the checks in QuickBooks. And then I can turn around and send them an invoice, so they could have in their records, and I can have in my records. as to what was paid to me, and they can have in their records what they paid out. My business partner, she worked for the same people, and I think last month she had 3 checks that she did not cash. She thought she did, but she didn't, and which is a good thing to keep the checks and the stubs and send the invoices, because when the lady with the contract, I guess she went over her books or her records or whatever and realized she had written 3 checks that never was cashed. So my business partner had to end up going through all the check stubs, and she found the 3 checks that she didn't cash. And I'm like, how did you not cash your checks? As soon as I get my checks, I'm on my phone and I'm depositing them. You know what I mean? I don't want to be like, oh, I'll do it later, and then I forget about them. Or I'll put them in my get home and I got a big vanilla envelope I put them in, and I put them in there and then forget about them. So no, I go ahead and deposit them and put them in the vanilla envelope. And every Sunday is my office day. I'll get up early and I'll do whatever I got to do before I start getting a run or anything like that. Or if I get a run early, I would do it in the evening. But every Sunday, I go on QuickBooks, I log in my miles, I log in my expenses, I upload all my checks, and then I go into my business bank account and I put in there what was paid to me. You know, I have all the company names that pay me, so all I have to do is go in there, put the checks in, and then match them to my deposits. So I have to, you know, keep up with that. I've been getting behind on my receipts, snapping my receipts. I've been getting behind on that, so I have to. This Sunday right here, I got a lot of receipts that I got to put in, but I have to keep up with that stuff because you write those things off when you do your taxes. You know, I had got 4 tires for the van last month, oil change for the van, oil change for the car. So whatever expenses you have, if you buy anything on the road to eat, drink, snacks, you know, you have to keep a track of that stuff so you can write those things off. So yeah, on Sundays, that's what I do. So I don't want to make this video long because I think it's going to be long with this and with that Buford pickup. So I will reach back to you when I get in town. Alright guys, I'm back. My first drop off for the day. I got another one after this, and then I got a pickup in Buford and a drop off after that. Oh boy, we're almost there. Oh, 1 second. I like Fridays like this, where I'm being busy all day long. I like these Fridays. Alright, let me go drop this off. I will be right back. Alright, I'm back, guys. Easy peasy. It's a big pharmacy inside of this warehouse that supplies medical university hospitals. So they have stuff coming in and out of this place all day long. They have their own MUSC vans, but they don't go out of the city limits, so that's why they use independent contractors to deliver anything that they have to send out. Yep. And in the summertime, they're extremely busy, so that's when I get a lot of work from them throughout the week. All right, well, I'm going to my second stop. Get back with you guys when I get there. All right, guys, I am at my second drop off at the warehouse that I contract with. I guess they're going to be the one to send these two boxes out, I guess. I'm not sure what's going on. I don't ask a lot of questions, y'all. I don't. I really don't. They tell me where to pick up from, where to drop off at, and that's what I do. I just worry about how much I'm getting paid. That's all. Alright. Back up to the door here so I can easily get out. Oh, let me see if there's another guy here who owed me some money. It's another warehouse next to this one that I contract with also. And I did a couple of runs from him the last 2 days, and he's supposed to be paying me today. So we're going to see how that goes. Alright, so anyway, these are the two boxes that I'm taking, and I'll get back in touch with you guys when I go to pick up my third stop and drop off. Alright, take it easy out here in this weather. Alright guys, I'm back. I'm at my third stop here in Beaufort, South Carolina.
Take the next left onto Woodlake Drive.
And here you go. I'm not going to show the house because it's a resident that I'm picking up
Turn left onto Lake
from. So I don't want to show the house. But I should be there in a matter of seconds.
Take the second left onto Lake Court. Then your destination will be on the left. Your destination is on the left.
Okay. I think this is it. I think this is it right here. Okay. Alright, so I just gotta run in here and grab whatever they gotta give me, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm back. Boy, I gotta fill out this paper first. 3:30. Hold on. 3:30 p.m. But I picked up one. This box maybe about 5 pounds. Cross this out. And okay. I got that. I got this. And then I have to put a packing slip on it. This goes on the packing slip. In the packing slip, rather. Like this. It's a label. And then I gotta put the label on the box here. Put it on the front. This is the box. And then I gotta take it to UPS so I can send it off. Slide this in the back. So today was a great day, guys, for real. I ain't even gonna lie. Today was a great Friday. I've been busy all day. I had 3 nice runs today. One on my way back, which was great. I always like those ones. picking up, coming back. And then I got this as soon as I got there. Then I got another one that I'm picking up tomorrow. Where's my paperwork for that? I think it's over there. I got another pickup tomorrow at the airport. Bringing to Savannah on Sunday. I got to be there at 9 o'clock Sunday to meet the nurse. Take the meds. She take it out the box, and then I take the boxes back to Charleston, so I get paid round trip for that. And that's like I think I normally get paid like $350 for almost $400 on round trips like that, which is good for Sunday. After that, I really don't have to do nothing else. All right, so I'm gonna touch back with you at the drop off, which is UPS. If any ever been to UPS, you already know the deal with that. So see you guys in a minute. All right, guys. I should be at UPS in 5 minutes. Let's drop this off and then I'll make my way back. I might get a call tonight from one of my other contracts with the small parts. He always seem to call me in the evenings to take things places. So we'll see what happens, because he already asked me what my weekend looked like. So I already told him once I get back, I should get back to Charleston around 5:30. I don't have nothing else going on. And then tomorrow I don't have anything pre-planned. Sunday I do have to go to Savannah. Be there at 9 o'clock in the morning. And after that, I don't have anything else. So he more than likely will give me some work tonight. Or if not tonight, definitely Saturday and Sunday. And go from there. Yeah, but this week was a very, very busy. I had a run every day this week. At least 1 or 2 runs every day this week. Like, this is a record-breaking week for me. Like, my earnings has been really good this week, and I didn't even have to be out there all day. Like I said, I've been getting home, like, at least around 5 o'clock, I've been being home. So, I like days like that, but I don't have to be out all day or go on you know, drive someplace for 3 to 5 hours, or drive someplace and then drive back for 3 to 5 hours. I like these little short runs where I can make the same amount of money I would if I drove to Atlanta, or I drove to Raleigh, or, you know, I drove down to Jacksonville or something like that, that I would make, you know, right here locally in South Carolina. I like runs like that. But yeah, today was a great day. I ain't gonna lie, today was very, normally when I first started out, my Fridays was slow, it was dead. So I had picked up a drop-off route on Monday, Tuesday, and Fridays. And then all of a sudden, it seemed like this year, my Fridays has really picked up. I'm very busy on Fridays now. My slow days has switched to Wednesday being slow. Monday and Tuesday used to be like a really dead day. Now Monday and Tuesday has picked up. And Wednesday is a slow day now, for some reason. So I've been kind of like taking whatever I could on Wednesdays, or maybe even taking it off and getting some things done on Wednesdays, because it's been slow. But this past Wednesday, where did I go? Past Wednesday, I went, let's see. The Monday I had a round trip to Beaufort, and then I went to Rembrandt, South Carolina. Tuesday, I had a round trip to Savannah. Wednesday, I went to Hickory, North Carolina. Then yesterday, I had Columbia and Manning. And then today, I had Columbia, Orangeburg, and now Beaufort. So yeah, I've been busy every day this week. Which I like days like this. I really love what I do, and I'm happy that I did make this decision to, you know, start working for myself. Because, you know, if I don't want to work, I don't have to work. If I want to sleep in, I can sleep in. If I want to call it a day, I can call it a day. I don't have to deal with other people and personalities and all this other crap of working a 9 to 5. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I've been on a 9 to 5 since I was 15, so I worked a job. I would say like 30 years now. So I don't knock anybody that has a 9 to 5. But for me, I really enjoy working for myself. And I get to spend more time with my son and don't have to be like, well, we can't do this, or we can't do that, or we can't go this place, or we can't go that place. You know, it kind of just depends on what I have going on. And he goes to camp Monday through Friday, so majority of the time, if you do anything, it'll be on a Sunday, or maybe a Saturday afternoon or Saturday night. We'll go out for dinner, or I'll take him to one of those little jump castle places or something like that. Other than that, we more hang out on Sundays. He wants to start learning how to fish, so I bought him a fishing rod. Well, I bought all of us a fishing rod, and so we're gonna start going fishing and crabbing. So we crab a lot here in the South. I don't know if you guys do that up north or where you are, but we're in the South. We do a lot of crabbing and fishing down here for enjoyment on Sundays. They have a lot of people down here that have boats and stuff like that. So come on, Pops, you see me trying to park now. You want to walk into the car? Watch it. All right, so we are at UPS. So I will touch back with you guys this weekend. Y'all have a great weekend. Have a prosperous weekend. Have a blessed weekend. And I will see you guys the next time around. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share the channel. I'm trying to get some more subscribers, guys. You guys got to share the channel. Put the word out on the girl. So anyway, be blessed. Peace out. I just want to show y'all how beautiful it is out here in Beaufort, South Carolina. This is a retirement city. This is where you kind of retire and golf and go eat brunch and lunch and just kind of relax. This is a beautiful city. The majority of the houses out here is backed up to like lakes and rivers. I said if I ever get any money enough to buy a nice house, I would definitely build a house in Beaufort or Hilton Head, South Carolina. It is so beautiful out here. I know it don't look that way because it's so cloudy and it's raining today. But other than that, it is beautiful out here. Just kind of wanted to show you guys that at the end of the video here. Some of the scenes. You ever thinking about coming someplace for the weekend just to kind of relax? Beaufort, South Carolina definitely is the place. Alright, well, that's it. That's it for today.